To the followers of Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, Happy Epiphany. Now I'm Tamaskan Mulatu with Denise from OBN for the Airlines. Epiphany has been marked in various parts of the country. Russia Putin takes deep in icy lake to mark Orthodox Epiphany. Those were the lines, now news in detail. Stay with us. The celebration of Epiphany has been colorfully marked in Finfinne city, where residents of the city and many foreigners presented. Suru Chakapaneza has the detail.
The 2018 annual Ethiopian Orthodox Christian Tamkat Epiphany has been celebrated colorfully at Urfa Bombi, Jan Meda in Finfinne City by the millions of Ethiopians and a number of foreigners from different parts of the world. Ethiopian Orthodox Christian Church Patriarch Abuna Matthias said that the role of all citizens needed to register this celebration to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO.
All Ethiopian citizens, celebrities found and abroad experts of cultural heritage, we needed your participation to register the celebration to UNESCO as a mascot.
Some participants of the celebration stressed that the followers of the religion should have to respect the norms and the religious principles of the religion when they celebrate the Epiphany to commemorate when Jesus was baptized by John Baptist at the River Jordan.
Epiphany is celebrated colorfully like Meskal by Ethiopian and foreigners, so we have to make it source of tourism by protecting its religious originality.
Some foreign participants of the celebration on their part said that the celebration should have to known internationally, adding that they are amazed by the stability and the hospitality of the celebration.
Oh, it's incredible. I didn't expect it to be so. It's really people are so warm in the heart. Coming here, it's like feeling home.
I'm always very moved to come to Ethiopia. You have an ancient Christian church which is unique in the world. And it is a very important Christian culture here in Ethiopia.
Meanwhile, Adama Town and its environ, followers of Orthodox Tewahedo religion have celebrated the commemoration of Jesus Christ's baptism. The church has called upon congregation to stand by the side of displaced citizens. Olga Wandin reports.
For Orthodox Tewahedo religion followers, Epiphany or Tamkat is the most ritual religious festival. Epiphany is the commemoration of Jesus Christ when he goes to River John to be baptized by the hand of human being. This celebration of Epiphany takes place in Adama Town. The celebration of the Epiphany started from 8th January and continues for 3 days. The 8th January was the eve of Epiphany, which is called Katara. Starting from the night, replica of Ark of Covenants become out. Priests and diacons will pass the night throughout praying and different ceremonies. In the morning, before sunrise, the pilgrims gather around the pool for the final blessing. The priests using hose pipes to reach those who can't get too close to the pool. The West Shore Synod head Pope Abuna Wolde Gorgorios said that during the celebration, the issue of displaced citizens should get attention.
When we celebrate this holiday, we have to help our fellow citizens who are displaced. They became homeless and dependent. Our religion teaches us to help the needy people, so that we have to contribute our level best in order to rehabilitate our citizens.
The secretary of East Shore Synod Press Getu Moti for his part said that Epiphany is the symbol of peace and love.
Epiphany means it is a symbol of peace and a symbol of humility and also it is a symbol of love. That means when we say humility, Jesus Christ came to human being to baptize. He is a Lord, but he came to human being. It shows this humility. And when we celebrate this festival, we have to respect others, and we have to respect elders and others.
Prestegate also said works are underway to register the festival on World Intangible Resource UNESCO.
We have to proclaim this thing for the world, and also we have to register this peaceful festivity.
Chairman of the Ethiopian Women Caucus, who is also deputy chairperson of the House of People's Representatives, Shitai Manala, says works are underway to rehabilitate the Oromo displaced from Ethiopia and Somali region. Delegates of Women Caucus have visited displaced Oromos from who sheltered in Adama City. Leta Teresa reports.
A delegation led by chairperson of the Ethiopian Women Caucus, who is also deputy speaker of the House of People's Representatives, Shitai Manala, has visited the Oromos who have been displaced from Ethiopia and Somali region and sheltered in Adama City. On the event, the speaker described what was done onto Oromos as unprecedented in Ethiopian culture and difficult to hear even to the world community. She also stated that the visit and aid was aimed to show their togetherness. She underlined that the House of People's Representatives would be committed to rehabilitate the displaced Oromos. The House of People's Representatives will play its role to rehabilitate your life, but as our caucus, we brought financial support for time being to show our solidarity. Some of the displaced peoples have complained over the delay of the federal government in addressing the problem soon. You are living here in shelter for 5 months. We have been harmed seriously. I'm so surprised for the reason that the federal government delayed to see our problem. Shitai has reacted to the questions raised by the displaced Oromos. The government should work to ensure peace and resolve the problem. You deserve to complain more because you lost everything and faced problems. We are with you. Mayor of Adama City, Adanuch Abebe, remarked that the city administration has been undertaking promising works to rehabilitate the displaced Oromos. As per the decision of our regional state, we are constructing homes. Generally, our city administration has taken the mandate 2,000 homes. We are working to resettle about 10,000 householders. Some of them are on the way to be finalized within 1 or 2 weeks to move about 1,000 householders. The work of fulfilling infrastructures is also underway, she added. The mayor reiterated that the city residents, mainly investors, have been playing their level best in supporting the displaced people. The Ethiopian Women Caucus has contributed 250,000 birr for the rehabilitation of the displaced Oromos.
In an exclusive interview with OBN, some individuals expressed their joy over the release of Dr. Marara Guddina and demanded the government to widen the scope of democratic system for the unity of the nation. We have compiled their ideas. The dropout of charge for political prisoners was among the decisions made by the EPRDF's executive committee in recent days. With this, chairman of the Oromo Federalist Congress Party, Dr. Marara Guddina, has been freed from detention. Some residents of Finfinne City have expressed their heartfelt happiness over the release of Dr. Marara from jail. They also said that the government should sustain such kinds of activities to widen the democratic system of the country. I'm so glad to see Dr. Marara between us. I am so happy over the release of Dr. Marara, and we hope other prisoners will be released soon.
Dr. Marara is an elite of Oromia and Ethiopia. When we see him like this, it makes you very happy. To widen the democratic system of the country, the government should sustain such kinds of works and discuss with political parties. It is grateful pleasure, and today is a unique day for all Oromo people. And let the government discuss with other opposition parties about the future of the country. It is unthinkable to bring about the intended stability in the country.
The residents also urged the Oromia Regional State Government to step forward the ongoing acts of answering public questions. Chairman of Oromo Federalist Congress Party, Dr. Marara, has also expressed his joy over the public welcoming ceremony and said the government should fulfill its pledge to get more acceptance among the public.
Saba hojjechuu kee saba bukkee dhaabbachuu yaaluu kee hamma humna keetti saba bilisa baasuu yaaluu kee kan mul'atu karaa kana.
When the public stands by the side of you, you have to act as a public demands. What the government starts is good. There are plenty of our members who are in jail. The government should release them as soon as it's already doing. The government is saying that it wants us to bring reconciliation. If it is real, we are ready to accept it. You're watching OBN, Voice of the People. Now news from abroad. Russia's President Vladimir Putin stripped off to his bathing trunks and immersed himself in the freezing waters of Lake Let on Thursday and observing an Orthodox Christian ritual marked to Festival Epiphany. Russia state television showed Putin marching on the ice of frozen Lake Singlar, about 400 kilometers north of Moscow, dressed in the sheepskin coat of felt boats. With his coat and boats removed, he then walked down sheet of wooden step into the hole in the ice, crossed himself and dipped his head under the water before surfacing. Air temperature at the time were around 6 degrees Celsius below zero. Putin, who is campaigning for the re-election in the March 18 presidential election, grew up under communist rule where open shows of religion were frowned upon. As a president, he has become a frequent attender of Russian Orthodox ceremonies and has given the church of the major voice in the society. The Russian leader, who is 65, has a track record of stripping to the waist in public, reveal his trousseau. Reuters reported. Many thanks for joining us. That's all for now. We wish you once again happy Epiphany. Have a nice day.